So this is the Temperance Light. It's a very nice take, very creative take, I think, on reverb. Instead of giving you a regular like room reverb, spring, plate reverb, and stuff like that, which they sound great as well in their own way, right? Each reverb has its own unique texture, and yeah, something that adds a nice touch to a nice space to any track. But this time around, Eventide did a pretty cool thing with Temperance Light. It's a beautiful, beautiful sounding reverb, but instead of being like your typical reverb, it tunes to the key that you select here in this circle, right? So it will give you more or less of whatever notes that you select here in this circle. Let's say if and it really helps if you know the key of the song you're playing, of the instrument that you are playing with, or that you're mixing, right? So for instance, if your like instrument has like in key A, for instance, C and D, and this temper will give you more reverberations, and by the way, beautiful ambient on those notes specifically, and it will remove them from others, from the other notes that you don't select. And the other way is the other way around is exactly the opposite, right? It will give you less of those notes. It has a beautiful effect, a beautiful space and shimmering effect. You will hear that in a moment. It has a general blend or wet dry knob, right? The decay, the amount of decay, the length of the reverb, and the size, the spatial dimensions of the reverb, right? Also, down here you can select the frequency range where this effect it's affecting the sound, right? From 20 to 20K, you can pretty much reduce the frequency range here. Very, very cool, right? Cool stuff. And we have here Bright Room, we have Large Studio, and synthetic space for reverb sound. Let's hear it in this guitar track that I have. Let's say I'm gonna select A, C, and D, and let's start from there. So I'm gonna increase a bit the mix here. Okay, so no effect. Beautiful sound. Let's increase those notes. Reduce. Okay, it's de-emphasizing these notes A, C, and D in this case. And if I do this, it's emphasizing those, right, in the reverb effect. I'm not sure exactly which key this guitar is playing at, but just playing with it. Let's increase the decay. Nice, and you can automate that to create some cool effects, right? Some evolving. Cool, right? With the mix, you add the perfect blend. Beautiful decay right there, right? Let's reduce it a bit, and let's choose here, instead of Bright Room, let's use Large Studio. Let's hear that. So this is our very large studio. 397 second, okay? Decay. Let's see if we reduce this to the mid range. Okay. Adjust the corner frequency of the low cut filter. Okay, so it's pretty cool because we can also EQ the reverb itself. The controls in the center adjust the temper, right? And the controls on the sides, both left and right, adjust the EQ. So meaning low cut and high cut. So that's pretty cool. And now let's hear synthetic space. Let's make this a bit larger here. The whole spectrum. Okay, it's adding that type synthesis. You can hear that right there. Okay, that synthetic element. Let's reduce this. Let's choose other notes here, for instance, G, B, and C. Alright. Let's go back to Bright Room. This, I think, was my favorite out of the three. Alright, pretty cool stuff by Eventide.